So let's get into this. I see quite a bit suitors. I feel like there's things that you guys don't know about, and things are going to come to a light. I feel like there's a message that's coming towards you. Things are not exactly what you think they are. Things are not exactly clearly. I kind of feel like you have to pay attention to your intuition, because your intuition plays a big part in your situation. I feel like you already know the answers to your situation, but for some reason you just continue on to keep going. I see a Knight of Rods that can signify a man or a woman. A Knight of Rods is normally a fire sign, so that would be a Sagittarius, a Leo, and an Aries. So someone of that sort. That's an energy coming out, so that might play a role for you in the month of February. I feel like that person is manageable. I feel like that person can move from place to place. Maybe they might work out of town and they're coming into town to see you or something. I feel like they're coming. They're coming soon. So they'll be here in February. I also see that there's somebody in the past that's going to come into town, come back, or will reach out to you. I feel like you have a lot of memories with them. You have the Six of Cups. So right there is signifying, if you see it's a boy and a girl and they're holding two cups together, I kind of feel like maybe there's words that need to be exchanged or emotions that need to be exchanged. Maybe there's things that you need to speak to with this person. I feel like this person that you might be seeing in February, you might not have been in contact with them for quite some time. There might be some type of like tension between you two or things that need to be resolved, and I feel like you guys have memories together, past memories, childhood memories. I feel like you need to resolve something with them, okay? Another thing I do want to say is I feel like some of you Pisces were dealing with a fire sign, and I feel like you really, that person hurt you. I feel like that person hurt your feelings. And you have right here the Page of Cups. This is your sign, so this can signify you. I feel like you see this cup right here, you have a fish coming out of it, okay? This cup right here, your emotions are in here, and I feel like some of you guys might be temperamental, very manipulative sometimes. I feel like you have like this kind of persona, or not everybody, but I'm saying what I feel for the moment. And I feel like a lot of you guys might come off as like bitchy or just very disappointing. You've been disappointed in love, in your love quest in the past. So I feel like you're kind of just very moody sometimes. You put your heart in your sleeve. You wear your heart on your sleeves. All your emotions are in this cup, and I feel like when you meet somebody, you can get head over heels with them. But for those of you who are single, suitors, you have multiple suitors. I mean, I feel like you guys are not going to be stuck on just like one person. Maybe you might think about that person in the past, and you might long for their return, or for you guys to just make up and get back together, which I feel like you might talk, you're gonna receive some type of message or something, and you might talk to them again. I just feel like there's things that you don't know about. I kind of see you like laying in bed, really like contemplating, thinking, confused, kind of just feeling like gloomy, like you're not really sure what exactly to do, like you're confused. But there's a lot of things that you really don't know about. I feel like there's a message coming towards you that's going to reveal everything. Another thing I want to say is I feel like for the month of February, you're going to be really caught up in your thoughts. And sometimes when we overthink, we can make like illusions and make these things up in our heads. And I feel like don't spend a lot of time overthinking, overanalyzing the situation, because I feel like that's something you might be doing. You really need to look at the situation and figure out what it is that you want from it, because I feel like you're longing for something, but you really don't know. Even if you were to get that, you really wouldn't know how to accept it, like what to do with it. I feel like I know the reading's about love, Ace of Swords. This to me signifies like a gift of something. Maybe some of you guys for the month of February might get a gift of invitation. Somebody might give you some money, you might win some money, but there's money coming your way, new hopes, new prosperity. I feel like there's new coming your way. It could be sometime in the springtime, okay? Another thing too, maybe a new job, a new career path, something you might study for. You might get interested in trying to set up your own business or something, but this is money, okay? Don't overindulge in your money. The Nine of Cups, if your wish is about love, you have the wish card. The Nine of Cups is the wish card. This right here, for me, I feel like is overindulging. The person's plumped in the cheeks. If you see them, they're red. I feel like don't overdrink. I feel like a lot of drinking, a lot of going out. All these cups are here. And if you look at them, they're at the top of the guy. I feel like the options for people that you want to date, as far as like suitors go, you can date a lot of people. You might have a lot of suitors. There's possible love interests everywhere you go. I feel like don't overindulge. Another thing, for those of you who do go out and drink, I feel like some of you guys might get red in the cheeks, red in the nose, stuff like that. Very, very flustered, or when you do go out and drink, don't overindulge. Another thing too, I feel like a lot of you guys might be having, might have sex with multiple partners. Try not to overindulge in that either, because this right here is another thing too. Being sexually satisfied. I feel like a lot of you guys are not really looking for something serious. You're looking for something to satisfy you for the moment. Even though you would have a suitor that wanted to be with you for 4 or 5 years, I feel like that's not something that a lot of you guys want. I feel like there's a half of you who will say, you know what, I just want to enjoy time for what it is. And I feel like a lot of you guys might feel that way, where you just want to have a good time. You're not in a rush to be in love or to make a big relationship out of it or anything like that. I feel like, you're taking things for what it is. Just don't overindulge, because I see a lot of going out, having a lot of good times, sweets. Try not to sleep with everybody you see, because I feel like that's something where you guys like to go out, party, stuff like that. The Emperor, for me, it's kind of telling you to find your value. Learn how to value yourself a little bit more. Just like how I'm telling you, don't go out and just go home with anybody. Learn how to value yourself. Traditions. Maybe sometimes a lot of you guys might feel like you don't live up to your family tradition. And I feel like you just need that push so that you can really learn how to respect yourself, learn how to love yourself, because that's the most important thing. If you want something serious, you have to learn how to respect yourself so that somebody else can respect you. Okay? So that's another thing I want to say to you guys. For the month of February, these are my new deck. These are Angel Tarot cards. So I want you guys to see this, because I'm going to start using these most definitely for the next following month, for March. You got the 10 of Waters, a content and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are going to be met. Trustworthy relationships. So for those of you who are in relationships, your expectations will be met as long as you're willing to put the effort in as well, okay? So that's something you guys want to take with you. As long as you're willing to make that effort, you will receive what you want. The Knight of Earth, loyal, dedicated, honorable, kind. Now, the Knight of Earth, in this deck, Earth is signifying the Taurus, Virgo, and then Capricorn. So some of you guys might be around someone like that. This right here is like a guardian angel. So these cards are different. Like I said, time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. This is like a guardian angel. So this is like an energy coming out trying to tell you that stay dedicated. You need to be dedicated. So if you make your mind up for something, you need to keep it, okay? Don't flip-flop back and forth, because I feel like a lot of you guys might make up your mind. You want to be with this one, want to be with that one. You're not really focused on only one person. Like I said, I feel like you guys have a lot of options. rather than really crying over one person. The King of Air. This card right here speaks your mind with confidence. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek professional advice. Balance mental and emotional considerations. So speak your mind. So whatever you feel for that moment, you need to learn how to be more outspoken and speak your mind with confidence and know what you want and when you want it. Because a lot of the times when you're confused, your energy's scattered everywhere, and you have all these options, you really can't give your 100% to somebody. I don't feel like a lot of you guys are really interested in being only one with one person, but even though you talk, I feel like a lot of you guys might have somebody in the back of your heart that you really want to be with, but you're just kind of like wasting time till the other person wants to talk or wants to come back. The Three of Water. I feel like there's some type of celebration, a birth of announcement, the need to have more fun. Be a little bit more energetic, ready to go out, ready to have fun. I feel like some of you guys might be very dull, sitting in the house, but maybe sad, depressed, lonely, feeling like you're heartbroken. There's going to be a birth of something. Something new is coming your way. So if you're looking for love, then something new will come your way. You have a lot of potential suitors, so that's not going to be a problem. And then, of course, the last card that I'm going to read to you guys are going to be the 10 of Earth, which in our regular tarot deck would be the 10 coins. A very happy life, financial security, finding magic in the little things. The little things are what matter. So the little things that people do for you, like sending you a text message, a good morning text message, going to see you at work, taking you lunch. Those are the little things that matter. Those are the signs that you need to look for in a relationship. Any type of relationship that you're dealing with, try not to be with someone that takes a lot from you and doesn't give anything in return. The same way that you're willing to do for the person that you're with, the other person needs to be willing to do the same thing for you. I feel like a lot of you guys too are involved with people that don't give you what you give them. They take advantage of you. I feel like they don't pay mind to your emotional needs. I feel like they don't care about your emotional needs. You care more about them than they care about you, kind of. I feel like you have to wake up one day and say enough is enough and move forward. The most important thing is moving forward. Someone in the past you continue to think about, that person, I feel like that person you have a lot of memories with, that person can come back, contact you, send you a message, an email or something. I feel like somebody's going to contact you for the month of February. Let's see what else the deck of cards have. Temperance. Bottom card at the bottom of the deck. Temperance is moderation and balance is needed. Try not to drink too much. Try not to go out too much, because you might like to go out and like to drink. Everything has to be set in moderation. So if you're feeling sad or down, temperance is needed, okay? You need to have patience. Everything will fall into place, okay? Knight of Swords, this is an energy that is coming out. It doesn't necessarily have to be a person. It could be the way that you need to carry yourself or you need to handle the situation. The Page of Swords is someone that could be, that can have childlike attitude. They can be old in body, young at heart. I feel like that energy is another thing that's important to you at the time. A lot of you guys might be going through some type of separation. I feel like a lot of you guys might feel like you've been thrown out in the cold and it was unexpectedly and there was some type of separation and now you're just feeling like you're left outside and you have to pick the pieces up and move forward. This card right here is a Page of Swords, but the energy that's brought off of them, I feel like since this card after this one, maybe you might have to be strong. Hold your ground. Maybe you might be going through some type of separation, but at the same time, you're strong enough to move forward. You're strong enough to move on. Another thing too, I feel like the person that you're involved with, they just hurt you. They're kind of just playing with your feelings. They're not really looking for something permanent, and you know that, but you just continue to hold on because you like them. So don't let them, even though you might feel sad or something or pushed out in the cold, I feel like you didn't lose, there wasn't a big loss. You didn't lose something that was very significant, something worth losing. I feel like you could do a lot better for that for the month of February.